Okay. OSHO 21 day meditation course for modern meditators. Day 15. The art of listening. Day 15. Today we live in a world where most of us are overwhelmed by a constant cacophony of sound, in effect, noise pollution, and visual stuff. Lisa, yay, love you guys so much. Thanks for coming. Okay, so it's not just sound. There's screens everywhere. Some gas stations. So we're bombarded. Often these sounds are so pervasive that we no longer notice them, be they from traffic or canned music in the elevator. Osho often speaks of listening as opposed to simply hearing. Hearing, he points out, is physiological and passive, while real listening requires presence and awareness. Today's program on the art of listening will explore this auditory dimension of meditation. Osho will speak about the art of listening, and the meditation technique will use sound as a way to become more aware. And at a function, I can't say what because I don't want anyone to pick out who it is, I felt stuck talking to someone that I was like, oh, like I'm stuck talking to this person. And it was after a funeral, and the person who died, I could hear them because they all come to their funerals, and he says, enjoy this person, enjoy her. And so instead of feeling stuck, being trapped in this conversation that I didn't want to be in with this person I didn't want to talk to, I just stared at her eyes and I thought to myself, what would I want to know about this person? And I started coming up with legitimate questions. And now this is a person that I seek out at those kinds of functions, and I talk to, and I continue our conversation, and I do enjoy her. So really switched like on a dime. It's pretty cool. What do I want to hear? What am I really interested in? Okay, Osho's insight. The object is irrelevant. Only subjectivity is relevant. Whether listening to me or listening to a flute player or listening to the birds in the morning or sitting by the side of the waterfall and listening to it, the same experience can happen. It happens not from what you listen to. It happens because you listen. Just listening gives you total silence. In deep listening, you disappear. The whole art is how to listen. And remember, the fifth agreement is be skeptical but learn to listen. And my friend Carly, everything I said, she's like, you've got to read the fifth agreement, you've got to read, you're talking all about it. I said, why do I need to read it if I keep talking about it? But it is a great book, and be skeptical but learn to listen. The more you listen, honestly, the more you listen to this side and that side, the more you listen, the less you feel like taking sides, I think. Like really deeply listening. If you listen, once you know how to listen in deep receptivity, sensitivity, you're not there. The listener is not there, only listening. And when the listener is not there, there's no ego. There's no one who listens, only listening. And then it penetrates to the very core of your being. If you listen to me with mind, you will miss. If you listen to the waterfall without mind, you will get. It is not a question of listening to me, it's a question somewhere concerned with you, with the listener. What I'm saying is irrelevant. Who is saying it is irrelevant. The whole thing is, are you surrounded by a deep silence? Have you become non-existent in that moment? Do you find suddenly that you are not, that you are a deep emptiness, throbbing with life, full but empty, a tremendous silence, with not a single ripple of thoughts? Only then do you attain to a plane where truth can penetrate you. And that, he just described the emptiness thing that I felt from meditating. Amazing. So, he says try, you know how I feel about try, but I'm reading from his book. So try to be a listener. Just hearing is not enough. Hear, you can. Listening will need great discipline. It is the greatest discipline there is. If you listen, you are already delivered, because in that listening, suddenly you will find yourself. This looks like a paradox. You disappear, I say, and in that disappearance, you find yourself. You are empty, and in that emptiness arises a fullness, a fulfillment. No thought is there. Then there is understanding, and love flows like breathing. It goes in, it goes out. It goes in, it goes out. Then you start sharing your being with the existence that surrounds you. Then the part is no more part and separate. It throbs with the whole. You fall in line with the whole. You are no more out of step. A harmony has arisen. The celestial music, the music of the stars. Then suddenly you are open. From every dimension God flows into you, but the whole thing is how to be so receptive and silent. Just sit and listen to the breeze passing through the pines. The whole depends on your listening. The quality of your listening is the question, not what you listen to. So I feel a question coming up from someone that imagining the nonsense and the fighting, and then imagine trying to listen to those people. As you raise your vibration, you naturally move away from lower vibrational things, and naturally higher vibrational things come in. So I had a client one time that, good morning you guys, Roxanne, Marcia. I had a client that came in to me. She had a 600 level vibration when she walked through the door. Before the healing started, peace vibration. And what was happening with this individual is her ego was making her feel guilty, that she wasn't basically helping the people like a Mother Teresa helping. And I said, do you realize how high your vibration is? And then I explained to her, and she understood. And I said, if you go to the streets of a city where there's, lower vibrational activity, and you get killed, how does that help the world? So the world or nature or the universe or God or the prime creator or whatever, as you raise your vibration, you get protected in a way from lower vibrational things if you allow that. So what I mean by that, I've had people leave my life that lowered my vibration. I wouldn't have kicked them out, but they've left. And they've had good reasons in their mind for leaving my life. Fine, I triggered them somehow. They left my life. I didn't kick them out. And after they leave, I feel my energy come back to me. I feel lighter, happier. I get more done or whatever. Things I wouldn't have left them. Okay, but this is how it works. So even if you're listening to the lowest, if you're raising your vibration, you're gonna switch your life. So Wayne Dyer said, loving people live in a loving world, angry people live in an angry world. And it starts with you. It starts with the mind, your mind. So my teacher would say, you don't like what's happening, change your mind. Change your mind. It is all boils down to law of attraction. So just to address this one, I could feel it as a question coming. As you raise your vibration, as you change your mind, you come to places where you're a vibrational match for the same thing. Oh, right. I think I covered that. All right. I'm just going to tap that out. As you become more peaceful, you become more peaceful. You can't take your peace and teach it to people in an anger vibration. It's not going to serve anybody. If someone's angry, they're going to defend that anger. Okay. The meditation, find your center in the middle of sound. Today's meditation uses sound to become more aware of the silent and still place inside of you that is your center. Wherever you are right now, you're surrounded by sounds. Sounds you will find are always present. In your workplace, on the way to work, wherever you are, you can hear sounds. Sounds produced by nature or by humans or by machines. And with sound, there's something very special. Whenever there are sounds, you are the center. All the sounds come to you from everywhere, from all directions. Wherever you are always the center of sound. The technique: close your eyes and feel the whole universe filled with sound. Feel as if every sound is moving towards you, and you are the center. The universe is the circumference, the outer, and you the center, the inner, and everything is moving toward you, falling toward you, as in the continuous sound of a waterfall. When you are sitting by the side of a waterfall, you can close your eyes and feel the sound all around you, falling on you from every side, creating a center in you from every side. Or do it in a market. There is no other place like a market. It's filled with sounds, crazy sounds. Do not start thinking about sounds that this is good and that is bad and this is disturbing and that is very beautiful and harmonious. Instead, stay in touch with the center. Don't think about the sound moving towards you, whether it's good, bad, beautiful. Just remember that you are the center. And all the sounds are moving towards you. Every sound, whatever it is. Relax and let everything enter you. You have become more relaxed, more soft, more open. Now move with the sounds and let your attention come to the center where you hear them. If you can feel a center where every sound is being heard, there's a sudden transference of consciousness. One moment you will be hearing the whole world filled with sounds, and in the next moment your awareness will suddenly turn in, and you will hear the soundlessness, the center of life. Once you have heard soundlessness, then no sound can disturb you. It comes to you, but it never reaches you. It is always coming to you, but it never reaches you. There's a point where no sound enters. That point is you. Once you've had a small taste of this technique, you can do it on your own, whenever you like, and wherever you like. The quote of the day: there is no need to create cathedrals and great temples. Those who have eyes will find this vast starry sky, this beautiful earth, the greatest temple. The whole existence is a holy place. OSHO. Okay. In case you're in a quiet house like me, I'm going to ring my... I have this beautiful heart practitioner bowl that I manifested. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, so you can start stretching. Just become aware of your body. I'm getting a little bit of, what's that called? It's not anxiety, it's, I don't know if it's excitement. I'm getting a little bit of frenetic energy, and I feel it in my front of my chest. So just tune in with what are you feeling? Imagine if it's like, oh, it's a heart attack. It's not. But imagine, that would be so funny. Okay. Don't imagine. All right. So just tune in. What do you have going? What do you have going? What is there drawing your attention? Good. What is there? What's drawing your attention? For me, right here. Okay. Okay, so I just look at it. Good. I use what I see, what I feel, what I become aware of as a doorway into presence. This is here now. So I'm just going to pay attention to it. I just use it as my doorway into now. I know, Tom. All right. Root from your tailbone, center of the earth. Remember how much Mother Earth loves grounded, high vibrational humans. Good. So you're doing this 21-day meditation series for you and Mother Earth. And for your 2 million. If you want, and if it helps, you can sit in the center. You could see yourself sitting in the center and have your 2 million all around you. Good. Relax your belly. Feel how much they love you and they want your grounding. They want your love. Good. And now, from your heart, reach up through your crown. At the very center of the top of your head, reach up and connect with heaven. Whatever that means to you. And just remember, heaven supports me. I am deeply and completely loved, accepted, and supported by Prime Creator, God, whatever, highest, holiest, source, creator energy. Now see yourself sitting in the center of the big white, huge white spotlight or golden light, iridescent light of the highest, holiest, source, creator energy. And your 2 million are covered as well. You're all in the center. Good. There are bright spots in the world. There are bright people, light in the world. Good. If you take a flashlight and you flip it over so that it's down on the ground, you can only see a little ring of light. Only a little ring of light. So when it's on. As you lift the flashlight up, the light spreads out. And imagine if it had unlimited like lumens. So as you lifted the flashlight up, it spreads out. So it's the same way with people. As you raise your vibration, you lift up, you create more light in the world. And so it doesn't, we don't all have to be, 600, 1,000 in order to fill the world with light. We don't all need to. We just, one person rising sheds light on more and more and more as they rise. So it's easy. Let it be easy. Good. All right. So just come into the space where you are. In your heart, I open to receive healing in my highest best. Understanding you're part of the whole. And what you're doing now is putting high vibration into the collective. Good. You're connecting to your own abundance. You don't need to take it from anybody. You have your own supply of peace. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Bring your shoulders forward first. Forward. Squeeze your shoulders forward. Up. Curve them up. Back. And down. Good. Open your heart. Good. You can do that more if you want to. Good. Open your heart. Grounded to earth. Breathing in. Earth energy up. You're through your channel. Exhale. Heaven's energy down through your channel. Good. Breathing in. Earth energy up. Let your body move. Good. Breathing out. Heaven's energy down. Good. One more. Breathing in. Earth energy up. Breathing out. Heaven's energy down. And we set the intention that our breathing continues like that. Indefinitely. And so it is. Good. All right. So see yourself in the center. If you can see your 2 million people kind of shifting and moving, just become aware, listening to a little chatter. Imagine you can hear people opening up their bags and chatting with each other, waiting for you to start. Good. Imagine your 2 million around you. They're waiting for you to give some kind of cue. Good. Just listen. Just listening. All the little sounds, bigger sounds, maybe somebody drops something, coming your way. You're in the center. Relax your belly. Push your belly down, grounding, grounding, grounding. Everything that you do is perfect. These 2 million people think everything you do is perfect. Just being in your presence, they just love you, they support you. They just want you to know how much they love you and support you. Good. Good. So you sitting in the middle, smiling, makes them happy. Good. Good. Nice. Where do your hands want to be to make this better? Good. Smiling face. Hearing their sounds. I'm going to ring my bell. And I want you to allow the sound to travel to you, to the center of you, from all directions. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders, smiling face. You're in the center. This sound comes to you. Strengthening your center now. Let your body move with the wiggles of the energy. Where does your head want to be? Straight, bowed, or third eye to heaven? Good. Good. Notice any judgment of the sound. Oh, it's getting quieter. That's ego. Good. If you would like, you can put one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly and make sure the belly hand moves and the chest hand does not. Belly hand moves. Chest hand does not. Good. Let the sound come to you in the center. Let the sound move from outside you towards you, showing you where you're not. And keep centering and aligning, using the sound to push you and strengthen your center connection. Come to center. This is what I mean. Come to center. Relax even more and listen even deeper. Relax even more. Soften your body even more. Listen even deeper. Without trying, just listen. Enjoy listening. Let the bell penetrate your third eye now, clearing it and cleansing your third eye in the center of your forehead. Allow this sound to wash through your third eye, cleaning it, healing it. Feel your contact points wherever you're sitting. Feel as if you're very strongly rooted in, like a big weight is in your power center, 2 inches below your belly button, 2 inches inside. This is very grounding. Feel yourself anchored in your center. The body is grounded. The energy is lighter. And now go deeply into where the sound cannot penetrate. Go deeply into the center of your true self where the sound cannot penetrate. There is like a waterfall of peace deep in your core. Relax the belly. Feel the energy that is you, your true self. There's no gender, no religion. There's no skin color. There's only peace. This is available to every human. This is your birthright. This peace is available to you all the time. You can finish with your hands on your heart or on your lower abdomen. The more you remember who you truly are, the easier your life gets and the higher your vibration goes. You feel that depth. There's no gender. There's no meat suit details of any kind. There is fighting over things. the people who bring attention to all those details that are not really them, they're just a way to experience the physical plane of existence. They have the same opportunities that you have. Just like the 600 level vibrational client, you cannot save the people who are moving in a different direction. If you're moving toward your spirit, if you're moving towards that peace, if you're moving towards I am the I am everything and nothing. If you're moving towards the pure peace, you will not be able to help the people moving towards meat suit details, stories. We love them, bless them, we respect their free will choices to move towards stories, to move towards details. But we're moving in a different direction. Enjoy your peace. I'll be back at 9:30 this morning. It's so ironic. So irony is where all the healing happens. The irony is you can't save people by trying to save them. You have to work on yourself and show them the way. If I show up to a building and I need to find room whatever, and it's very confusing, like life, I'd rather have someone not speak and show me the way right to the room, show me the way, than have someone all crazy, screaming and yelling, trying to give me directions. So when we raise our vibration and we allow our lives to be effortless and high vibrational, we're showing people what that looks like. We allow them to see. Good. I know we're good people. We want to save people. When you find yourself, and it's going to happen, willing to lower your vibration in order to try to save someone, that's fine. That's a valid choice. But the alternative is to turn inward towards your own peace and say, I could try to save that person, or I could rise and help my 2 million. It's a choice between this person here and now or my 2 million. And yes, you're only helping your 2 million a little. You're moving your flashlight further up and you're shedding more light. Or you could move your flashlight down and concentrate on that one person. But you have to understand that you're making that choice. And even if you keep doing what you've been doing and assisting the one and trying to help the one person in front of you, if you just bring the awareness that you're making the choice for this one instead of my 2 million, just become aware of your choice and give yourself blessings, free will, respect your own free will choice to help the one instead of rise for my 2 million that I can't see. I can see this one. It's perfectly fine. There is no wrong thing to do. You're perfect. But with the awareness that I'm making the choice to help this one person or rising for my 2 million, and you'll know when. At the same time, you recognize it's a choice because the ego says, I have to help this one. I have to help this person. Okay? But as you have the awareness that you're making a choice between the 1 or the 2 million, you bless, forgive, respect your own free will choice, and love yourself while you are aware that you are just making that choice now. And understand, it doesn't matter. It's just a choice. And in another moment, another choice will present. So it's just a matter of recognizing that you have a choice and breaking away from the I have to do this, under control of the little I, ego mind spell of what is right and what is wrong. And then make sure you remember, I posted, Colleen left a quote under yesterday's, and I reposted it, and it helped someone a lot because it included themselves. She's like, including me, oh my God. Yes, as you're making choices and as you're aware, you become more aware. Remember to, don't forget to bless, forgive, respect your own free will choice, and love yourself in all directions of time. You are the center of all that is happening. You keep your own little corner of the universe in the vibration that you choose and the way you want. You keep your own corner of the universe clean. And you love yourself. And it's so easy. I love you. See you, YouTubers.